Okay, stock market is actually auction game. The price is actually determined by what? Just now you play the game, it's actually determined by demand and supply. Who actually determine the price? People or human. So the price is always irrational, can go up, can go down. So when I buy stock, what exactly I'm buying? Okay, in this case, I'm buying is $42,000. So of course, I want to pay for a price that is lower. If I pay for it lower, I get 42, I make my gain. So this is what we call the intrinsic value of the company. So these are the learning point. Number one, we buy the company share for its profits. So number two, when we talk in terms of valuation, what we are trying to find is to search for fair value of a company. Okay, we search for fair value of a company. And of course, we buy the share when the market price is below the fair value. As you can see just now, price is actually determined by buyer and seller based on events. So each player has his way to interpret what is the fair value. So there's always time for you to get stocks that's below fair value. So basically there's actually some tools or some analysis we can do to find this fair value. In actual fact, you all know how to value already. Let's say for example buy laptop. Okay, let's say this laptop 2,000 ringgit. Okay, how do you know whether it's cheap or expensive? One is you compare, the other one way is what? Okay, the other way is what we call intrinsic value. So let's say for example, if let's say I don't have this laptop, okay, I only make $5,000. If after I buy this laptop, or I can make $8,000, that means to me this laptop is worth $3,000, right? Okay, but if I only pay the $2,000 for the laptop, so this laptop is cheap or expensive? Cheap lah. Okay, this is what we call the intrinsic value method. How much the value it can bring to me, how much I pay to find the fair value. The other one is compare, most common. And the third way is of course the cost method. Okay, so these are the three ways most of the time for us to decide whether something is cheap or expensive. Okay, I just use it on the stocks, that's all. Okay, I'm actually going to share with you four methods. Four methods to find the fair value. The first one is called discounted cash flow. Unfortunately, this one is going to be a bit complicated. To find the value of a company, this is exactly what I do. We find what is the potential earning this company can make in the future. We discount it back. Okay, then of course, the value is what the company is worth. This is what we call discounted cash flow. Basically, we answer this question, how much is the cash flow worth in today's term? The 2000 1 year later, the equivalent value is, I take 2000 divided by 1 plus 10%, which is 1.1 is equal to 1818. Okay, so maybe I put in terms of stocks, okay, it's easier. So for analysts like us, when I actually analyze the stock, this is what I do. I actually find this thing called the cash flow. In this case, assuming this company only got one project, and based on the projection, the project can generate cash flow per share 30 cents for the first year, 50 cents for the second year, and 60 cents for the third year. Okay, to compensate your risk, you will need 15% return. Current share price is 150. Is this a worthwhile investment? So as an analyst, this is what we do. Number one, we go and calculate what is the potential cash flow. Like for example, in my game, I only play for 1 year, 42,000, but of course, you know, companies last more than 1 year. We try to predict what is the potential cash flow. Okay, so if I predict here is 30 cents for first, 50 for second, 60 for third. Then after that, I have to discount the discount factor. I will talk a bit more later about this discount factor. Okay, so this is what analyst is doing for all the companies.